Hey guys, so how are you both doing today?
Doing well.
Doing great,
well.
yeah.
Excited to be here.
Yeah.
Oh my god, exciting. Well, what is one word to describe your Love is Blind journey?
Ooh, I think I would say grateful.
Yeah, I would say transformative.
Falling in love should feel
vulnerable,
fiery, spontaneous, passionate,
secure.
crazy.
Are you currently feeling any of those?
When you were in the pods, was there like specific things you were looking for or any red flags you kept keeping an eye on when you were talking to the ladies?
I'm not sure if it was something that was necessarily something I was looking for, at least consciously, but I think going into the pod dating section, something that surprised me was just the energy. I think on those, especially that first day, you're kind of on these speed dating dates, and the folks that had a lot of energy, I think that was apparent. I think it came through. And I think those are naturally the women that I gravitated towards, kind of that energy.
One of my super early on connections, just because I was just going home on Megan, I don't want to say the person's name because I just don't want to bring it up, but she just seemed like she would drink a little bit and change and be like a little more snappy, a little more rude. And it's like, okay, obviously, like I want to be able to like go and have a glass of wine with my wife and not have like an abrasive conversation. So that was the red flag a little bit, yeah.
That's a good one. That's like a good observation, especially because you're like, you can't see them, but like listening and being like, oh, your demeanor's changing.
Well, it's just like you want to be able to go and get pasta and drink a bottle of wine with your spouse and have, a great time without a conversation, So
Love this experiment. It's been incredible, but like, I don't know if it makes sense to continue.
You've got to follow your heart, Lopez.
Yeah. I know.
It's your journey. Whatever you want to do, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I appreciate that.
This experiment, it's been just a wildly positive experience. I feel very fortunate and grateful to be a part of it. I'm one of those people that just needs more time.
Well, Blake, you were talking to Anna, who abruptly left without saying goodbye. I'm curious, how did her leaving impact your experience? Is she part of the reason you decided to leave?
Honestly, when I left, I think, and maybe I'll give a little context, and this might be helpful. I think when I came into the experiment, you were aware of the condensed timeline. Mm-hmm. But you get into it, you start going on these fun dates, you're having a great time. You start to turn a little bit optimistic. You're like, oh, okay, maybe this could be in the cards for me. But I think I always had that timeline in the back of my mind. And so as the days were ticking by, I realized this probably is probably not going to work out. I don't think I'm close to a proposal with anyone. And so it was communicated to us, if you're not working towards an engagement, you probably shouldn't be there. And so I thought I was doing the right thing at the time, kind of removing myself from the experiment. And I truly thought that was the best decision for me at the time. Obviously did not mean to leave anyone hanging, but I would say I was more concerned with where my head was at and where I was kind of mentally, emotionally, rather than anyone else.
Yeah, totally valid. I mean, have you talked to Megan or Anna since you've left the pods?
Yeah, I've talked to both.
Okay. Did you get the closure you needed, or that they needed, if anything?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I think when I found out about how everything went down after I left with Megan, messaged her immediately. I was like, I'm so sorry. Here's kind of where my head was at. And we met up, and she was gracious enough to hear me out, and she's great. And Anna is so bubbly and awesome. I think that the cast as a whole, we've done a pretty good job of staying in touch, and especially as we draw near to the premiere, I think we all kind of gotten a little bit closer, and that's really been fun.
Megan Elaine Wallerius, will you marry me?
Oh my god. Yes.
Good things are happening to me.
This is so insane.
I don't even know which knee I'm supposed to be on, to be honest.
Holy shit.
Let's go.
Well, Jordan, you did get engaged on the show in the first 6 episodes. Is there a moment where you knew you wanted to propose to Megan?
Yeah, it was just whenever she told me, we like made the connection about like her father having type 1 diabetes and my son. I just solidified it for the both of us. I would say so. Yeah.
I would have not at all pegged Anton as a.
You're not gonna peg Anton? I hope not. Holy shit. 5 minutes. Don't peg Anton. Don't peg me. Holy shit. You're gonna peg Anton? Let's be more careful with your pegging.
You're annoying me.
Am I?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'll stop.
You guys kind of got into a little spat, I guess I could say, at the pool party where she was like, "Oh, you're annoying me." Like, looking back,
She's right. I could be annoying. I think it's super valid feedback, and I was being annoying. I don't know what I was talking about, but I definitely was being annoying. I'm sure it's good. It's constructive feedback. So yeah.
Okay, that was gonna be my question. Like, did you see her point of view when you were watching it back? But it sounds like you did.
Yeah, 100%.
Would that be your first like? Not, it wasn't an argument at all, but like, was that your first like situation where you were like, "Oh, hey, this is a new side that like I'm doing that you haven't seen yet"?
I mean, no, because we just were able to like have a super simple conversation and navigate through it without yelling or cussing at each other. It wasn't a toxic conversation at all. So, like, obviously every relationship is going to have tough conversations and no one's perfect, right? So it's just about how you navigate and how you speak to each other. So I never felt like she was being disrespectful or judgmental. I was being annoying. Like, I definitely can be annoying sometimes. I understand that.
And we can all be annoying, so I get it. I get it. Do you think when you met the other contestants on Love is Blind at the pool party, do you think that kind of changed the dynamic with any of the couples? Or was it just like, nah, like it's the same kind of situation?
Well, you get to, because again, we're like guys and we're spending a bunch of time together trying to make each other laugh with dirty jokes and making fun of each other and stuff. And I think the girls are a little more classy. And so once we all got together, the guys were being themselves and the women wanted their classy guys. So, again, we were just having a good time and obviously maybe too much fun.
It did seem like you guys were having a lot of fun.
It was great.
Looking back, what did you both learn about yourselves in your experience in the pods?
I think something that surprised me, and I didn't necessarily expect it, when you're in the pods, I mentioned that first day, it's really like a speed dating round. And you after the first day, the group is narrowed considerably. But someone who might not have been on your radar initially, kind of on day 2, day 3, they start to kind of grab your attention a little bit more. And it was kind of a slow burn type situation with some people. So I think a big takeaway for me was, hey, give the person a second date, a third date, and they might just surprise you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just never realized how important it was for me to be, because I'm not, believe it or not, I know we haven't seen any of the episodes yet, but I know I cry a lot, right? Because we have very deep, intimate conversations, and I didn't know how important that was for me to just be able to open up, because some of the women I wasn't able to get emotional with. Like, I literally tried to, and I could not. So with Megan, it was so easy, and I just felt like sheltered and protected, and having those conversations. And it's very important to me to be able to have those kind of conversations.